Hey TVO kids, welcome back to the space. You've been hanging out with Kara, Melissa, and I have my friend Officer Peter here in the space. Thanks for being here.
Thanks so much for having me.
So the reason Officer Peter here is because we're going to be talking about safety for TVO kids out there, because back to school means some road safety, right? So a lot of TVO kids are walking or taking the bus, but basically they have to get themselves to school. So what would your tips be for TVO kids and road safety?
The biggest one and the most typical is when you're going to cross the street, make sure you look left and right and that traffic stopped so that you can cross the street. And if you're going to cross the street, cross from a curb and not in between like two parked vehicles. Make sure that you're as visible as can be.
Ooh, that is a really good tip, not in between vehicles. I like that one. Okay, and what about for TVO kids that have to use a crossing guard?
Well, if you're going to use a crossing guard, they're there for a reason, so allow them to stop traffic. They're going to see you, they're going to go out, they're going to hold their stop sign, they're most likely going to blow that whistle. Wait until they call you out. Just don't enter the intersection. Wait until they call you out and cross with them.
That's a really good tip, because I didn't grow up with a crossing guard, so I wouldn't have thought of that. But make sure they go out first and they'll call you over. Okay, I like that one too. And finally, what about TVO kids, that have after school plans? What about communicating with your parents?
So if you're involved with a program after school or you're going out with friends, do everyone a favor. Make sure your parents know where you are, who you're with, and what time you're going to be home. So if you're going to be home at like 5 o'clock, make sure you tell them that so that they know and they don't get worried and they don't necessarily get us involved.
No calling the police wondering where my kid is. I get it, Officer Peter. All right, are you ready to play some games?
Sure.
Oh yeah, we're going to have some fun with Officer Peter. Call in to play Word Not Heard up with us and Officer Peter after Arthur right here in the space.
Hey TVO kids, I'm just having a laugh here with Officer Peter. I'm Melissa. It's back to school week. How's it going?
Great.
Great. Okay, we're already having fun and the games haven't even begun yet. How do you feel about your first round of Word Not Heard here on the space?
Pretty nervous about this.
It's a big milestone for you.
Definitely.
Definitely. We haven't played a game before.
Bucket list kind of thing.
Yeah, it's on your bucket list. We had a summer bucket list. So you guys know what bucket lists are. All right, enough from us, more from Harleen. Hey, Harleen.
Hey.
Hey, Harleen, what's been the best part of going back to school for you?
Meeting new friends.
Meeting new friends. That's a nice one, eh?
Definitely.
Cool. Well, I've got a new friend in, Officer Peter, and I need you now, friend, to put on the blindfold. Don't fall asleep. Oh, wow, that's beautiful. It really goes with your watch. Okay, so Harleen, are you ready for these safety terms Word Not Heard? Let's do it. How can you describe this to Officer Peter?
You ride it if you don't have a car.
Ooh, nice one. So what do you think
You
that?
use it for school.
Bus?
Yeah, bus! Ding, ding, ding! Okay, nice job, Harleen. What do you use this for?
When you're riding your bike.
Helmet?
Yeah, helmet!
Awesome.
See, you have
Awesome.
courage in your
Awesome.
conviction. All right, last one. What do you take this to get to?
To school.
All right, so, and there's a...
There's a person to help you with the stop sign.
Crosswalk?
Yeah! That was so good! You
Can I
can
take
do...
this off now?
Yeah, no, you can keep it on, whatever you prefer. Thanks so much for calling in, Harleen. Officer Peter, sorry. I feel
Okay, thanks.
we can still get to know you even more. Would you agree?
Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. Well, we've got Rapid Fire with Officer Peter coming up next. Hey, TVO kids, welcome back to the space. You're hanging out with Melissa.
Kara and...
Officer Peter.
Yes, we've been
Yeah.
talking about safety, but we're also getting to know Officer Peter.
That's right, because you can get to know your police officers. They're members of your community that are there to help you out.
Exactly. So we do this with a lot. You're looking nervous. We do this with a lot of guests. It's called rapid fire questions.
Yes.
So we're gonna randomly and quickly pull out questions, and you have to answer them as quickly as you can.
Let's do this.
Ready?
All right, so
okay,
we're gonna-
30 seconds on the clock. And 30 seconds on the
Oh,
clock.
yeah, it's there.
And go. Pen or pencil?
Pen.
Pizza or burgers?
Burgers.
What's your favorite animal?
Giraffe.
What kind of music do you listen to?
Pop.
What's your favorite snack food?
Snack food?
Yeah.
Banana?
Okay. Oh, that's good. Pie or cake?
Pie.
Do you have any pets?
Fish.
What's your favorite subject in school? Was your favorite subject in school?
Geography.
Morning or night?
Night.
What's your favorite vegetable?
Vegetable. Broccoli. Broccoli.
Okay, for the record, Officer Peter's favorite vegetable is vegetable.
Thanks so much for being with us, Officer Peter. You're always welcome back into space, okay?
High fives all around. It's so much fun having you.
TVO kids, call in and tell us what the most important thing in your backpack is.
Up after Wildcats.
Vegetable.